Dame Dash explains why he got into a physical altercation with Steve Stoute.
What's poppin', y'all? I'm just checking in. Right now, we really happy about this 80,000. We broke the 80,000 mark on America New, and I'm really excited about that. This Saturday, we're going to be doing pay-per-view celebrity boxing, the Shane Mosley fight. So go to America New and, check that out. See Micah Da Vinci was popping. You been at, bro? Oh, KO. What's happening, KO? I like what you sent me. It's definitely promising. I love y'all too. The Breakfast Club spoke. Oh, yeah. So that bubblegum shit, right? They did speak about the situation, about the fight, but I don't think they spoke on it completely correctly. Like they thought because homie made an application for the copyright, that means it's valid. That's just an application. That's not valid. That's certified. That means it got delivered. It just means they were being cute. But at the end of the day, these are not my allegations. These are the state. It's not child support. It's just the state for taxes. So they did speak, but I think they give it a twist as if it's like me. Dusko, relax. But anyway, download America New, and I'd like y'all to check it out. I got to get to the dentist. These joints could pop out again. I could, talk jewels and spit diamonds.
Why is this so stupid?
But it's not. It's a temporary thing. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm happy that the state is taking control so it doesn't look like I'm doing it. For anybody that's saying that I'm bugging for speaking about my own business and I should get over it, you're a dumbass. When people are with your money, you got to correct things. You don't, just because y'all haven't been in that situation with that particular person, it doesn't mean that you understand how to react to those situations. But at least make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So again, if no one was with my money, then I would have nothing to say. I'd be happy about it. But when people are trying to devalue something so I can't make a certain amount of bread, I just feel like it kind of needs to be addressed. And when people are being proactive about putting out a narrative and sending other people to talk like a bitch-ass like Steve Stoute, who makes up the stupidest stories that don't make no fucking sense. For a man to lie, that's like Paul's lying on you, like about a girl, like lying about a fight and saying another man ran when he didn't. How much do you hate yourself to get on television? You're so embarrassed about the truth that you gotta lie. And there was witnesses at this particular situation. And what Steve Stoute didn't mention about when he said I ran or whatever, which was ridiculous, was that I was with two girls, he was with a girl, and the other girl I was with, Mackenzie, punched him in his face 6 times with a bag. And his girl tried to grab Mackenzie, and Mackenzie was like, you better get your man. And he was all frazzled and shit. I'm laughing at his stupid ass. And then he got a little close, and Rocky saw I was about to knock his ass out, and the police station was around the corner. So she jumped in front of him, and he pushed her. So he threw a woman on the floor. And I was like, don't even move. And I was like, and he actually tried to run home because he lived up the block from me on Northmore in Tribeca. And I was like, don't run. I know where you live. When you snitched on Puff, when he cracked you in the head with a bottle, now they're going to have to, they're women. They deserve not to be abused, and they're going to tell on you. And I laughed at him. But the running shit, that shit is crazy. He was definitely frazzled. Because like when I guess gets up or gets smacked and someone says like, yo, what happened? You got to tell some degree of a story that doesn't make you look like a sucker. But bottom line was, another thing that he lied about was it was in my office, and I was with my brother and my cousin and Jay-Z. And he thought because Jay-Z was in the room that he could get cute, and my son. And what he did was he ass bet me. And he started talking cute in front of my son. And I said, yo, bro, don't ass bet me. And stop talking like that in front of my son. And he talked cute again, and I just gave him a nice left hook smack. I didn't want to hurt him. I just thought that he was being around my child. So I just feel like now y'all should understand why certain people hate me, because they can't get over getting smacked, and they conspire to actually stop me from, moving forward. And then, they're all weirdos. So I don't want to be in the weirdo club. I'll never be in the weirdo club. I'd rather not have a deal than have to hang out with weirdos. I'd rather just work and grind it out, be independent, and sleep good at night and play with my
Be
children.
sure to like,
You know?
comment, and
Period.
subscribe.
But, when someone, for no reason is always talking about you on TV and always protecting another man, it's obvious that y'all at those little parties talking about, yo, you got to say something and blah, blah, blah. And then you go and do it, but y'all just making it too obvious. You know what I'm saying? I slapped Steve Stoute. And Steve Stoute got on when someone asked him about it. He's like, we had an altercation. We had no altercation. You got cute and you violated. Because where I'm from, number one, you can't be ass betting people. But number two, you never disrespect a man in front of his child. Period. Especially when we that young. So yeah, download America New and, let me know. And then you're going to say I ran and it was like witnesses there. And people know, like, that's not Harlem. Especially like I done been and jumped by 30 and just fought it out. I'm not the toughest dude, but the running thing, especially in front of women, that's just not going to happen. But why would I run for a one-on-one? And where did I run to? So you got to get your game together. If you're going to be on live TV talking about me, people are going to ask you about things like, yo, why Dame said he smacked you? Why he said you snitched on Puff when he cracked you in the head with a bottle? Why did Biggie and them and D-Rock and them put you in a wig and a lipstick and take pictures of you? That's really, but again, that's just me being triggered and my ego talking. So I'm going to just let that go. What I think we should do, again, is, let's handle it like professional black men. And because we're talking about pockets and shit is, niggas is fucked up, drop your television network. We got United Masters. We could drop an album. We could drop a clothing line. We could drop a magazine. We could drop a book. We could do whatever you want to do. But you're going to have to ask somebody to cut that check to get it done. And you're going to have to cheat. And we know you were cheated. But yeah, that's just how I feel about the situation. So, and then, homie and them dudes, when he was saying this shit, they was looking at him. They didn't even ask him, like, Dame ran, word. Like, explain that, what that looked like. And how come you never told nobody all 20 years of this? And you paid, because you shouldn't be throwing a girl on the floor, period. No matter how frazzled you are, how many times a girl punches you all in your face, you know what I'm saying, with a bag, So anyway, appreciate y'all. Download America New. Check it out. Let me know. Yeah, I was definitely in the courtroom when Beans went to trial for sure. Let me know what y'all think. And again, I'm just explaining to you. You could give your integrity away. You can, watch people do immoral things, but you're like, it's cool as long as I'm getting a check. But at some point, karmically, you're going to be responsible. The test is, are you going to look the other way? And are you going to support weirdos? Like, I don't get it. I'm not saying nothing about nobody in particular, but there are some weird things going on that I just won't be a part of. You know what I mean? I don't know why Steve is playing with me like that, but I'm giving him a lot of burn. But he said my name, and I'm trying to figure out how to leverage this to make more people go to America New. Because when you say my name, I'll just be like, all right, let's get some money off it. But the question is, why y'all keep saying my name? That's all I want to know. Period. Yeah, they are loose. They loose. I got to get new implants, but they're going to get repaired. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And why is Shlomi trying to say that in 6 years he gets his copyright back? That's not true. Just to fuck my sale up? Why do I just keep trying to fuck with my money? And then wonder why I'm speaking on certain things. Like, is literally fucking with my bread and continue to do it for the last 20 years. So, yeah, the shit gets frustrating. So, I appreciate all y'all. And, yeah, that's why I'm like, you want to talk that shit? At least everybody that brings it up, just say download America New with it. It won't cost anyone $1, and I'll be back on. Period. You know what I'm saying? Definitely making Paid in Full TV series. Definitely doing the Reasonable Doubt. We doing that. We got to do that. And can't nobody stop me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course they're gonna hate. I don't do the shit that they do. I'm not in that club. I don't want to be in that club. And I think y'all should see why. Like, yo, I'm good. You know, y'all would be really upset if y'all saw me doing some clown shit to be next to certain people to get a certain volume of money. Y'all would rather see Dame Dash broke than bending. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Period. Or I see Kitty in Naptown in the building. Everybody check out Kitty Red. You know, she's on America New. Birthday song. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not starting beef with nobody. I haven't started. I'm not. The thing is, they always want to see black men fighting each other, right? So if we're gonna do that, I don't want it to be like a physical fight. It should be a business fight. You know, let's put our businesses to the battle and make that the test. You know, I'm not gonna be anybody's entertainment, especially another culture. But that's all they do is divide us. You know what I'm saying? And they make us fight each other while they watch. All right. Spanish Harlem's in the building. Okay. Thank you, Ronye Parker. Anybody download America New? I mean, yeah, a lot of things have happened in the past and just people have looked the other way. But you get a run. But, you know, once there's a little kink, sometimes, you know, everything starts to come up.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.